Urban Meyer, his tumultuous, scandal-ridden, and dysfunctional run as an NFL head coach is mercifully over now. The Jacksonville Jaguars fired Meyer after only 13 games. He won just 2 of them. Here's a quick recap of his rocky tenure. He started out hiring a controversial strength and conditioning coach who'd been accused of bullying black players and making racist remarks. He resigned after just 1 day. The Jaguars began the season by losing 5 straight. In October, as the losses were piling up, video went viral on social media of a young woman who was not Meyer's wife dancing in his lap at a bar. Urban Meyer publicly apologized. Then yesterday, the Tampa Bay Times published a new allegation from a former Jaguars kicker. He told the newspaper that Meyer kicked him while he was stretching during practice and told him, "Start making your effing kicks." Today, the team's owner released a statement writing, "I am bitterly disappointed to arrive at the conclusion that an immediate change is imperative for everyone. As I stated in October, regaining our trust and respect was essential. Regrettably, it did not happen." Andrew Beaton now. He covers the NFL and sports for the Wall Street Journal. Andrew, one sports columnist put it this way: the big bully Urban Meyer finally got punched in the mouth. Is there anyone who did not see this coming?
I think for a little while now, it's been a question of when, not if, but for a matter of weeks and months now, this has been a slowly evolving train wreck that has played out very publicly, from the early hiring issues to things that he did wrong with practices over the summer that broke rules, to the very fact that this is a team that did not win, and everything that played out in a very public way made this ugly, and something that arrived with spectacular fanfare turned into a spectacular disaster.
You know, I asked this question when he left Florida, University of Florida, surrounded in all kinds of weird. Is his career over? I mean, is there any chance that any pro or college team would give him a chance?
Well, you're right. This is a question that's been asked many times about him. It was asked after he left Florida, but then he went to Ohio State and was incredibly successful there. Then after that, it looked like he might be done again, takes this leap to the pros, and it ends up in a big, big mess. So after all of this happens, it's really hard to imagine an NFL team. But the one thing to remember about Urban Meyer is, make no mistake about it, he's one of the most successful coaches in college football history. So if he's interested in coaching again, you have to think that there maybe someday will be a college team that would take that chance on him because he wins there.
Yeah, I hope they'll call me, come on, because I would love to have a conversation about that. Putting Meyer's firing aside for a minute, the NFL today came out with a strategy to try and keep the COVID outbreaks to a minimum. All new protocols. What are the rules now?
Basically, some of the rules look very much like 2020 in that they had this incredible outbreak of cases over the last week. They've had 100 or some odd cases after relative ease to begin the season. So they're looking at some 2020 measures in terms of masking, in terms of social distancing, but they're also trying to look at, all right, this is a new phase of the pandemic where you have all these players testing positive. Most of them don't have any symptoms because the NFL is a very vaccinated universe, almost 95% of the players. So they're changing the protocols in a kind of modern way, in a smart way, to say, how can we get those players who test positive, aren't feeling any symptoms, to get back on the field more quickly so it disrupts the sport less?
Yeah, let's hope. Don't take away football. It's great to see you. Thank you from WSJ.com.